Well, good morning, America, and happy Mother's Day to all the women out there. And I am here just to talk to you about, survival. Welcome to my channel. I hope you click like, subscribe, and as usual, I always take a sip of my instant Folgers coffee. It's really good, people. And I suggest if you're a coffee drinker, you need to start stocking up and preparing. Right now, we are in the early stages of another Great Depression. The Great Depression that they claim that was 1929 actually began in 1928. A lot of people don't understand that. And I hate to be the one to bring the bad news, but the bottom line is there is no really good news in America any longer. Everything is work hard and give your money to everybody else that you just worked for, because that's how bad it's gotten in our country, where you're getting a paycheck and that paycheck goes to everybody else. Your bills, your landlord, whatever, your mortgage payments, all of it's gone, and you're eating top ramen noodles for a meal. That's how people are beginning to survive in America now, eating top ramen noodles. And top ramen noodles, I noticed, have started going up in price as well. So what I'm here to talk about is that we have literally began the early stages of another Great Depression due to this idiot in chief in the White House and his regime. So the thing is, we have a lot of work to do in this country, a lot of repairing to do in this country. And the first thing that people need to start doing is when November 2026 comes around, everybody better vote blue. And I'm talking to you, MAGA, and you MAGA idiots out there that voted for this idiot in the White House. Because bottom line is, if you don't, it will be the end of America. Because the bottom line is, it's all been written out and put out in Project 2025. If they remain in power in November of 2026, they're coming for your Social Security checks now. They're coming for your Medicaid. They want to cut your Social Security checks by 40%. And don't be fooled, because when they say they're coming for 40%, you know damn well they're coming for more than that. And they're coming for your Medicaid too. Now, the thing is, a lot of people, they depend on Social Security, and they depend on Medicaid and Medicare. And that's what I wanted to say. They're coming for your Medicare with your Social Security. And the bottom line is, they want to take that and remove it. They just want to let you, the elderly, the disabled, and those who are unable to work, just die. That's bottom line. They just want to let you die. They don't care about you. All they care about is money and greed and power over people. In my previous video, I mentioned how farmers are selling their lands, they're selling their equipment, which means we will have less food in the stores to survive on. So if you have the opportunity to grow food in a backyard, if you own your home, then do so, people. Because you need to start planting some fruit trees. You need to start putting some, and you can get tires, use tires from tire stores that they're throwing away. And you can literally fill them with soil in your backyard. And you can plant vegetables and stuff like that in them. And I'll tell you, this is how bad it's going to get in America. Because we are in the early stages of a Great Depression. And I did a video on pasta and peas, Great Depression food. And I'll tell you, it's delicious. So don't think it's just cheap food. It is. It's affordable. But it sustains yourself. And I stocked up. And I'm urging you, the American people, to begin to stock up. I've been telling you this for many, many months, to start stocking up and prepare, because things are not going to get easy. Things are going to get far worse before things get better. In the 1928, when the Great Depression started in the early stages, it took effect in 1929. It takes about 8 months to a year for it to actually hit. Well, this July, June, July, it's going to hit. And you're going to see it at the grocery stores. You're going to see a lot of prices double and triple on a lot of things. As you've already seen and noticed that a lot of things such as your meat and produce and stuff has gone up. I used to get 8 jalapeno peppers for about 50 cents at the market. Those, I always buy 8. And every time I go shopping and I need to replenish them. I'm growing my own now. But the thing is, those 8 are now $2.19 when they are weighed. See, they don't sell them for 5 and 10 cents any longer. They sell them by the pound. They changed it. Our local grocery store that used to sell them for 5 cents a piece are now selling them for 25 cents a piece. So things have changed in America. Stock up, America, because you're really going to wish you had. And if you don't want to listen, then that's on you. Don't go begging from other people. If you have the opportunity to buy a few extra cans of vegetables or fruit, or a bag of beans or a bag of rice, an extra bag of beans or an extra bag of rice, do so. Because this large bag of rice that I purchased that was only $17 is now $23.88 at Walmart. Wow, that's a big price jump. And it's going to go up even higher. Now, they're thinking, you think you're getting a deal at Walmart when you buy ground coffee. Now, you'll see the tall containers and you'll see the little half-size containers. Well, the tall containers are $22 and some change. And the little half-size containers are $17 and some change. You're better off getting the $22 one. Because that full size, if you took 2 of the half containers at $17.88 and you bought 2 of those, you're paying $34 for the $22 size. Do your math, people. You don't have to lose your money and throw it away. You just have to learn to shop smart. Look at the packages, the ounces, the sizes, and stuff like that. Look at the products you're buying. You want to at least try and buy products that are going to have a good shelf life. Just because it says it's going to expire in 27 doesn't mean it expired in 27. That is a trap to keep you spending money. Those food cans will last you up to 5 to 7 years down the line, some even 10 years. So don't throw away those cans just because it expired. You open them and you see if it's still good. If it has a rancid smell or odor to it, throw it, toss it. You know it's bad. But if it doesn't, then take a small taste and see if it's okay. I have stocked up very well on things my husband like. I stocked up on those items. And the thing is, we know how to adjust. I know how to grow vegetables and fruit. I have plenty of fruit trees. I have my jalapeno plants growing. I have my tomato plants growing. I know how to make homemade pasta if I have to. I know how to bake my own bread too. Everybody needs to prepare. Now, the peas and pasta in a butter sauce is a hearty meal. And I do like to have it with honey butter biscuits too. I love making those. So the essential items would be flour if you're going to make biscuits, salt, pepper. You're going to need butter, lard, oils to cook with. American, you need to prepare. The administration we have in the White House right now is not coming to your aid. And the only way you can fight back is at the voting booth. And you need to vote blue 2026 this November. And start taking back the country that was a great country at one time before 2016. 2016 was the downfall of our country. 2020, when Biden got in, they tried to repair the damage. And then in 2024, the idiots of America voted the imbecile back into the White House, and look at our country. There will be less food on the shelves. I've already noticed how small the sugar aisle, the syrup and pancake aisle now has gotten. The soup aisle has gotten smaller. Even the top ramen noodle area has gotten smaller in the stores. I haven't seen cornmeal on the shelves at Walmart for a while. I have no idea what happened to it. If you're going to bake bread, you're going to need rising yeast. You're going to need other products. And I will be doing videos on Great Depression meals, on how you can sustain yourself by making simple meals that are hearty and wholesome and nutritious at the same time. Do not invest in gold and silver. I would not recommend investing in Wall Street, period. Because in the Great Depression, they didn't tell the people what was going on in Wall Street. They lied. In 1928, they made you think Wall Street was beautiful. Everything was going great. And then it all crashed. One day, it all just crashed. Now, buying a $4,000 trinket of gold at Costco or some other place, or you spend it online where they send you a little piece of paper saying you purchased a gold certificate. Yeah, you just purchased a piece of paper, but you gave away your money for a piece of paper. You spend $4,000 on a gold trinket. And think about this, America. A gold trinket that you don't even know if it's real gold. It could be junk metal dipped in gold, for all you know. And the thing is, when you become hungry, you're going to hand over $4,000 for a can of soup. Or you go hungry. Now, would you rather invest in a $4,000 gold trinket? Or would you rather invest in stocking up on food supplies? Think about it. You really need to think, what's more important? Buying a food supply for your home and your family and yourself, or buying a gold trinket? I'm sure if you swallowed that gold trinket down with a glass of water, oh, yeah, there's no nutritional value there. Good luck trying. Now, another thing is, when it comes to preparation, and I firmly believe we are in the early stages of another Great Depression, you need to stock up for at least a 6-month supply of your medication. My husband and I did that. And what we did was that our insurance only covered 3 months. We had to pay out of pocket for the other 3 months. And we're glad we did. It cost a bit of money, but we did. And we are supplied. We have enough. And the thing about our economy is that you're not going to be relying on our government to help you any longer. They cut FEMA assistance. They're cutting Medicaid. They're cutting Medicare. And they also are going to be coming for your Social Security too. See, billionaires never have enough. They want more. They never cared about you, the Republican Party. They never did, never will, and never have. You look at the history of the Republican Party. It's cut this program, cut that program, cut this program. Don't feed the school children. Don't feed these people. Oh, who cares? Shut down the hospitals in rural communities. They don't really need them. Let them drive 50 to 100 miles to the nearest hospital. Let them die on the way. Yeah. That's what the Republican Party is all about. That's why it is imperative that you actually vote this November 2026 blue all across the board. And save our democracy. Save our country. Restore the faith in humanity. And rebuild our relationships with other countries. Because we are, in fact, dependent on other countries. Though they say in this administration, we are number one. Oh, no, we aren't. Look around, America. We are far from being number one. We're pretty much at the bottom. In fact, we are becoming like North Korea. Isolated. So it's up to the American people to vote. And I urge all of you to get out there and vote. And it's going to be hard. Because they are already working on plans to end the elections. Oh, the dumbass in the White House, he even said it to you. He said, oh, I just need your vote this one time, and you'll never have to vote again. He said it. It's on video. He said it at his rallies. He even said that he wanted your vote. He don't care about you. He just wants your vote. He told you what he was, and you voted for him. What is wrong with you, America? Are you really that dumb? Really? Are you that dumb to vote for a man that insults you to your face and call you stupid to your face? I know. I saw it on video in Iowa. He called the people at his rally stupid to their face, and they voted for him. It's sad. It's embarrassing. I am embarrassed to say that I am an American. This is not America any longer. This is horrible. It's horrifying to see the destruction that's taking place and the Republicans in Congress that are allowing this to happen, and the Supreme Court of the United States allowing it to happen. We need to vote blue. I don't care if you're Republican or not. You need to vote blue. Because all you dumb fucks out there that voted for this man, he's coming for you too. And you better wake the fuck up. You are not exempt from this tyrant. If you allow him to remain in office after the November elections and allow the Republican Party in charge after the November elections, we're done. There is no more America. There is no more Social Security. There is no more Medicaid, Medicare for anyone. They are taking it all. Just like North Korea did. They took it all. They feed you enough to keep you alive. So you have to work daily for a box of food every week. That's what they do. Is that what you want for America? Do you want to live like North Korea? Where they turn on your electricity, they turn off your electricity? Where they tell you how much you can eat and how much you can drink water? If you refuse to eat, they send you to a concentration camp where you're given a hammer and a mallet, and you're literally just there hitting rocks with it all day? Is that what you want? If you become gravely ill, instead of them healing you, they just take you out somewhere and they shoot you in the head and throw you in a dump. See, that's what dictators do. They don't see about taking care of their people, as in North Korea. They'd rather kill a sick person than to actually take care of a sick person. And that's exactly what's happening in America. They want to take your Medicaid and your Medicare away from you, your health insurance, and just let you die. They'd rather you die than to have to take care of you, than to have to help you with housing repair programs, than to help you with lower utility bills and stuff. They would rather you become homeless so they can throw you in a concentration camp and make you work for free. Is that what you really want, MAGA? Because I hear a lot of you MAGA Republicans in all the southern states crying about it now on YouTube, that you didn't vote for this. Yeah, you did. You voted for it. You knew what he was the first time around when he was in the White House. You knew how cold-hearted and evil. Shoot, he read that snake poem over and over to you people. He is the snake. He is the serpent. He is the devil. He is cold-hearted. He has no conscience, no empathy, no sympathy for anyone other than himself. And his spawn children are exactly the same way that he is. They could care less about you, me, or anyone else in America. Because it's all about money and how much they can get of it. No one in this country should be a billionaire. No one. They siphon the money out of our economy, and we are all paying for it. Well, it's not hurting them one bit. Now, the only good thing about it, if Wall Street crashes, they lose a lot of their wealth. But we are the ones that are going to have to pay. So this November 2026, Vote Blue, America. If you truly are a patriot and you love our country, you will vote blue. And in 2028, you vote for Kamala Harris. She's smart. I don't care if she's a black woman. That means nothing to me. She's for America. She told you what this man in the White House was going to do. And you voted against her for telling you the truth. And he told you the lies. Well, good luck, America. You better prepare. Because we are in the early stages of the next Great Depression. God bless you all.